let's get into the game.
This game ends up going the distance here simply because...
Welcome to Coda. It's game number 9 of a best of 9. We have done it again. Bunny has been pushed all the way, but this time, will he fall over the edge? Ladies and gentlemen, spawning in the bottom right-hand position, our 5-time winner of the hot seat, once again, going down to the final map, representing Team Liquid.net. He has us on our seats. It's Liquid Bunny. His opponent spawning in the top left position as the blue Protoss, losing the first 2 games, then winning the next 3 before seeing his opponent have a mini resurgence. He needs to win just this map to bring himself over the line to end the reign of Liquid Bunny as the hot seat champion. Can he do it? Representing Imaginary Gaming, we have Welmu. Oh boy, 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 said Jaro. This is going to be very, very exciting indeed. Guys, I've got no idea which one of these players is going to be taking the cake. So, by the way, in the re-vetoes, the 3rd map would have been Varney Research Station, and it wasn't picked. So that's just not going to be a map. This is the final map. This is... the 9th map in a best of 9. It all comes down to this. And, well, we have the gas mining predictably in time for something to come out of that barracks as well. Again, the early scout from Welmu just to completely ascertain... Ooh, is this an early scout? This is not an early scout, ladies and gentlemen. This is a probe being uber sneaky. We have some special tactics coming out from Welmu in game number 9. Wow, wow, wow. Well, this is not an early scout. This is going to be a proxy. There's double gas already. I wonder if it's a proxy Stargate. In the meantime, the Reaper has started for Bunny. The SCV is inside the main base. It gets harassed by a single probe. Not an awful lot there. We'll see that both gases have been taken and go, should I be watching out for something here? Well, there is the proxy Stargate from Welmu. Now, we haven't seen an Oracle all series long. We've seen a Stargate once. We've only had Phoenixes come out from him. How will Bunny read this? Bunny is still looking out for tech next to the cybernetics core. He's going, you're mining from 2 gases. There must be something you're doing here. What is it? Tell me, what's going on? The Stalker now being chrono boosted out. I don't think this SCV will live to unfortunately see. And the mothership core is about to pop out. Oh no, pardon me, that's just another probe. The Reaper, though, is about to pop out here. All the gas being used for the Stargate, and I think the lack of a mothership core might give away the fact that it is, in fact, going to be a Stargate. One of the probes goes down. Excellent micro coming out of there from Bunny. But, Stargate completing now. Are we going to see an Oracle pop out from here very, very shortly indeed? Yes, we are, but look at this. Lack of a mothership core, engineering bay already going down for Bunny. He has smelt a rat, and he's putting down the turrets in his mineral line instantaneously. The second command center is being built on the high ground. He's doing everything right now. Even a second missile turret by his production as well. And this Oracle from the proxy, yes, it's really quick. It's really close to the base, but no, it will not get there in time before a missile turret is up. And what is Welmu's response going to be? Let's see if he can kill any work. He's going to be able to pick off this worker in gas. There's one. Oh, no, don't lose the Oracle! Oh my goodness. I mean, I knew he saw the missile turret, but he really didn't have to go that far. And all of a sudden, Welmu's going, well, darn. What do I do now? Disclaimer, he didn't actually say well darn. He probably said something a lot worse than that. Still just the 1 kill on that Reaper, by the way. We haven't missed any action back at home. And here comes Oracle number 2. The first one has nearly regenerated all of its shields. It looks like they're going to be going in for round 2, but they're going to be meeting the second missile turret. And he comes in, sees the missile turret. He needs to go around it. Sees the bunker as well, actually. Very, very difficult position for him to be in right now. Should be able to pick off an SCV. Ooh, possibly a single Marine, but that's such a dicey position to be in. He sees that the bunker, by the way, has no unit in there at the moment, but that hardly matters right now. Stargate, a little bit out of commission. The 2 Oracles just trying to get some damage done, unable to do so at the moment. And back at home, we have the robotics facility as a follow-up. Wise choice given Widowmine play, of course. Trying to kill off the workers in gas, managing to pick off one more. This time, only losing shields on the Oracle, so that's good. Workers killed 3-1 in Welmu's favor. And I guess one of the nice things about this position is that Bunny can't really move out right now, because you have any number of gateway units followed by 2 Oracles beating down on all of these Marines. It's actually really tricky because they kill these Marines so fast, especially before combat shield. And, I mean, Bunny doesn't know if Welmu's going to go super crazy and go for a 3rd Oracle as well, which would, I mean, that would just be absurd killing speed. So he does have to be a tiny bit careful. He salvages the bunker on the high ground. He knows that the only threat is coming from the air at the moment, which is fair enough. And it looks like, well, Welmu's just going to be using this to say, I am mining at my natural expansion faster than you. What are you going to do about it? He might be able to come back and snipe off this SCV as well and possibly kill off a mule. That would be pretty ace, but it looks like he's not going to do that, and both players will be able to mine. It's 29-25 in terms of the probe count right now, and the Reaper will get splatted, this time not jumping off a cliff. Number of workers killed still 5-1, so Welmu with an absolutely excellent defense back at home. He's thinking about sniping Marines, but I don't think he can quite get away with it. I wonder if you can land mules on top of Oracles and just have them come down and pew, ping them out of the sky. That would be great. I mean, it's like a 200, like it's a nearly 300 mineral trick, right? So I think you should be allowed to do it, because if you miss, it costs the Terrans so much money. I think you should be allowed to use the mule nuke, where you just save up energy and you have 8 mules dropped on an army and like 3 Colossi get knocked out straight away or something. That would be pretty fantastic. But, you know, that's just me. I'll have a little chat to David Kim later on. We'll see what he thinks about the idea. Great revelation on the Marines. That might give him actually an opportunity to move into the main base and pick off another couple of SCVs. This is an opportunity here for Welmu, but he's actually tracking the Marines. He's a little bit worried about how much damage they might actually get done if they move out across the map. I really think this is an opportunity to kill off a couple of workers for free. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's moving back into the main base. Spots a couple of Marines. Not that many. Ooh, needs to be a little bit careful there, though. Why was he only engaging with the 1? I thought he was going to pick off 1 or 2 in gas and then leave. That wasn't the greatest engagement. And now, this bio army is moving in towards a natural expansion. Of course, revelation means that he's seen them coming. And we have already got the photon overcharge at the natural expansion. How much energy does that mothership core have left? 75. So he should be able to just about afford another one by the time this one runs out. The 2 Oracles are not coming back with the defense at the moment. He's stimming through, trying to kill off this Colossus, and he needs to be careful because all of the gateway units in front of the Colossus almost died there. The Colossus itself losing all of its shields. Very, very wary situation. The Oracles are going to come back. Are they going to try and clean up these? They should go and clean up these Marines. I really think they could, but not with the reinforcements there. Has to be just a little bit careful. And this watchtower didn't quite see the Oracles, but they are moving back to see if they can get a little bit more damage done inside the main base. Now, again, they have to come from the right-hand side to avoid these Marines if they actually want to kill any substantial number of workers. He's moving into the natural expansion now. Needs to dodge that missile turret. Does not dodge that missile turret. Just puts another revelation down and goes out. That's fine. Welmu hasn't lost any units. He's gained intelligence. Things are okay from a Protoss perspective here. Welmu is making this work. He's being very, very patient with these Oracles. After going relatively YOLO on his approach into this game number 9, he's actually settled into a rhythm and he's playing this quite nicely. But Bunny is also starting to get comfortable. We've got an armory going down as well. So we're going to be able to get those additional upgrades very, very shortly indeed. More barracks are being added too. And we are going to be starting that Viking production, so crucial against these Colossi and extended thermal lance. So that's great. From a Terran point of view, this game is difficult, but certainly not losing. And from a Protoss point of view, the map control with the Oracles is excellent. He needs to make sure he stays active with them, though, and threaten to pick off workers whenever Bunny is not in his base. That has to be the job of these Oracles right now. Thanks to this observer, actually, he might actually be able to make that happen. Will Bunny be able to see this observer? Oh, it's so hard to see. So hard to see when they're still in one place. Look at this. You have to scroll like that to be able to see it. Very difficult to spot. I mean, if he does, credit to him. We can see the Oracles now moving in as soon as the army moves out of the base. Is he going for workers or is he going to snipe a couple of Marines there? No, he's actually just going to put a revelation down. And that actually hits a couple of Vikings as well, so that's pretty nice. What is this army looking like right now? Well, 4 Colossi, no laughing matter. No Zealots. Makes me wonder how much meat is going to be at the front of this army, because he doesn't have force fields with this. So he does have to be ever so slightly wary about the positioning when he engages this. You don't want your opponent just to be able to stim through, for example. And, well, 2 Vikings that haven't got Revelation on them are just moving out to the left to see if the Oracles are there. Won't be able to spot them. This Observer is just doing an excellent job. It's definitely the MVP of this game so far. And what else is Bunny doing at home? Well, he's got the double starport. We can see 4 Vikings at once potential for his production now. And we've got +2 attack coming in from the engineering bay. I believe he only has the 1 engineering bay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't correct me because I'm not wrong. Excellent. And he's going to be moving out with this +2. Still about a minute and a half in-game from completion. And, well, that Revelation was costly, ladies and gentlemen. That's what happens when you don't have an observer over the army. In the meantime, this guy is a bit late to the party, and both Oracles are now out of the game. The Oracles have played such a pivotal role, but their time is past. That chapter of this book is now closed. And this Stargate, well, at least it's still moving around, but it's looking pretty lonely, to be honest. We have Zealots warping in now. No, I want to say no charge available. Let me just double check. Yeah, no charge available at the moment. Only Blink and Extended Thermal Lance research at the moment for Welmu. Upgrade situation, Welmu's actually behind. He's got 115 in his army supply. Massive army supply. Basically the same size as the Terran, but he's done that at the expense of upgrades this game. He just doesn't have any upgrades at all right now. And that's very, very different to what we've seen previously. Let's see if he can make it count, though, because Bunny looks like he's coming up the hill. He really wants to make this work. He's pulling the boys as well. Lots of SCVs. A great stim to begin with. The Colossi are doing so much damage, but so are the Vikings. This is actually just a slugfest right now, but the Colossi are going down. The Stalkers were not in position to take down the Vikings, and it looks like that's going to be a GG. And Liquid Bunny, ladies and gentlemen, is going to win the hot seat. And for the 4th week... For the 4th week out of the 6 he's played, he has gone to a Game 9, and he has taken the Game 9. What an incredible series there. Congratulations to Liquid's Bunny, and commiserations to Imaginary Gaming's Welmu. 4-3 up, and so close. But Bunny once again able to take that last gasp victory, and by the skin on his little bunny teeth, manages to win for the 6th week in a row on the hot seat. He takes home $375, and that means, because it's the maximum amount, we go into next week saying $375 says you can't beat Liquid Bunny. Are you going to be the next challenger? Get in touch if you want to be. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching tonight. I hope the games have been fantastic for you. I'm JoRoSaR, and we'll leave you with some closing words.